Hi there everyone, I hope you're as excited getting ready for Christmas as we are. We have it at home with the girls and then of course family coming to stay. We also have it at work where we're getting ready for the Irish Christmas tour, which is always just such a wonderful memory. And as musicians, growing up, we used to always make a joke that you could say anything about Christmas except it's the most wonderful time of the year. Because for church musicians, it is just a nightmare. You see less of your families, you have less time to do most things. Most people are more busy who are volunteering. And then of course there's more expected of you. So it's like a lose-lose situation. But the truth is that Christmas is the most exciting time of the year to be a church musician. It is the most opportunities, and each year we try to write new hymns for it. And we'd like to recommend one or two for you for this Christmas. Primarily, we always come back to this hymn, Joy Has Dawned, that we wrote the year we got married in 2004, but which continues to each year be used by more and more people as a hymn for Christmas. Christmas, one of the reasons Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year is all the music we get to make. For musicians, we get to be inspired by new forms and fresh forms of music. But of course, in terms of the ministry of what we're doing, this is the opportunity to reach more people than any other season of the year. We reach more young people and children. We reach more people who are yet to believe than I would say even an altar call or a music ministry concert or an evangelistic event can do. People still, and we should give thanks for it, people still come into our churches at Christmas to sing and to be part of the services. So it's so important to sing as we sing, tell the story of Christmas and tell the gospel. And Stuart and I sat down to write a hymn, and as we thought of the great Christmas hymns, we love the way the Christmas hymns tell stories. Great art tells stories, great movies tell stories, great comedians are good at telling stories. Indeed, some of the greatest preachers are people who actually have an ability to weave a story into truth. And so with songwriting, whether it's country songs, whether it's Broadway songs, or whether it's hymns, when they tell a story, it is a wonderful way of teaching us and a wonderful way of sharing with people the story. So we wrote this hymn, Joy Has Dawned. It's like a festival hymn. That's more of a traditional way of doing it. We're going to include in our document a few modern interpretations of it so that you can see different ways of doing it. But it actually sings like a straight traditional carol. Indeed, when we do it in the Christmas concert, the last verse finishes, now the Lord of history, and they go, Gloria in excelsis Deo. So we actually combine it with the traditional carol, Angels We Have Heard on High, and the two together go really well. But the lyric is wonderful because Stuart took a lot of the parts of the story that he couldn't find in another carol. So shepherds bow before the Lamb, gazing at the glory. Gifts of men from distant lands prophesy the story, and explains what each bit means. Gold, a king is born today. Incense, God is with us. Myrrh, his death will make a way, and by his blood he'll win us. So it explains the story, it tells the story, and ultimately explains to people the good news of salvation in Christ. This season of the year, people's emotions are stronger, their feelings are greater. As we say to our little girls, our feelings are very big today. Everyone's feelings are a little bit more big at Christmas. We're more concerned about our future, thinking more about our past. What a wonderful opportunity to bring into everyone's life the good news of Christ through the songs we sing this Christmas.